We met while doing internship in Switzerland. We are a team of 4, but we are actually a team of 10 people.
We are currently in Porto in our office and home building where we all work and live together.
Hi, my name is Philip.
Hi, I'm Ana Luisa.
My name is Ahmed Belkoja.
My name is Lara.
We are Fala. Around 5-6 years ago, we were looking for some potential properties for some clients, and we ended up visiting this property. We decided to buy it, like in 2 weeks we decided everything, so it was a quite fast process. It's a 3-level building.
The office, then a smaller apartment, and then a bigger apartment on top.
I think each floor has its own charisma.
The office floor, it's an open plan with 2 spaces.
It kind of flows quite naturally, the fact that all of us are in the same room. The main advantage is actually the fact that it is connected with the garden. We have this enormous big window that we open it and it's as if you are working outside. It is super important, this relation with the bit of a paradise at the back.
Ahmed's apartment is a corridor with a big living and sleeping place at the end.
I think it finds a certain kind of freedom. Like, it doesn't tell you how to use it too much. Because ultimately that's one of the things we try to do with architecture, is to not make it too dependent on pre-existing modes of use, so that it allows anyone that enters the space to project something different. On the last level, there is this kind of exaggerated double height that ties the whole space together.
We have this glass brick facing south. In the evening, it creates amazing light effects on the wall.
One of the interesting challenges was to combine 3 different typologies.
I think that triggered a discussion if we would have a connection inside the building between the 2 houses and the office.
Sometimes you need a bit of distance.
So how do you actually combine a house and the office without losing some kind of inner coherence of the entire building?
Because of the sequential aspect, the fact that each floor is really totally independent, that is the way to find a bit of distance.
So we always have to go to the street to go to the office, so there's some separation between office and private life. Even though sometimes we go on the weekends in pajamas, it's hard to fully separate. It's physically separate. There's some moments that it's easier to really turn off, but there's no 9 to 5 hour schedule. It's quite hard to do that part.
The main challenge was to bring together elements that were pre-existing and new things.
During construction, we actually found out that the building was not as good as we expected in terms of structure, so we ended up having to add a lot of concrete elements to do reinforcements. In that moment, we decided that every time we do a concrete reinforcement, we expose it.
In the end, we relaxed and we allowed things on every level kind of happen in its own way. It was all merged rather with the, let's say, with the material palette, with the set of elements that appear on every level.
Imposing our style is never the first intention. A lot of what could be described as our style comes from a lot of pragmatic decisions. We enjoy making the process a bit tumultuous until something arises that we all agree on. It requires quite a lot of energy, but ultimately I think the projects benefit from that process.